I think I've always been a teacher. I was a little kid bouncing up and down, looking at a book and saying, you got to see this, let me show you this. And that's basically what I do as a teacher. Encourage everybody to share what they learn and work together to learn and do more. Twitter is like a shout out that I find this interesting and you just might too. So it only makes sense that I would find Twitter useful in my teaching. And the way I use it, I basically learned from some master teacher tweeters like Alex Kuros of ECI 831, famous MOOC, and Jim Groom of the infamous DS106 MOOC. I love to watch them work. They work their respective class Twitter streams to give updates, to spotlight students' work. It's a public pat on the back. Kuros here. Love the new video. Your blogging rocks. Thanks for doing this for your learning, our learning in ECI 831. Jim Groom is, there's something going on about an exquisite corpse. There's always something going on in DS106. Cris also uses Twitter to encourage his legion of followers to respond to his students' blogs. For my ECI 521, Teaching Literature for Young Adults, I like to use Twitter to recognize the interesting blog posts my students are making, sing praises, of course, send out news of relevant resources I find. It's another ooh. I mean, for example, and we follow young adult authors. There's Jonathan Mayberry, almost finished Flesh and Bones. That's the third in a series we're reading in class. Got to remember to tweet that. That's exciting. So there's also a really great technique you can use. If you want to do a twofer, you can actually bookmark Indigo and tweet from there. And I've already bookmarked this, but you'll see how it looks. Just bookmark it, share with the group, and then I tweet it, like in one fell swoop here. And that's the way it works. So that's very cool too. I always want my students to experience networking on the open web. And it's sort of, Alan Levine calls it working your virtuous circles. We blog and tweet that we've blogged, and others read our blogs and comment, and they tweet about what a great post, and then they blog and they tweet, and it just goes round and around. So we also use it to pitch books for our book club. And after a while, if you're lucky, you'll see some healthy banner in the Twitter stream, and I'm convinced it really warms up a course. I like creating a daily, twice a daily, actually, newspaper for our class using Paperly, and oftentimes we'll again see the retweets from famous young adult authors, and also see tweets that somebody's finished reading a book and they're really crazy about it. So I guess my biggest advice about using Twitter, and of course, is that you need to make it purposeful, because so many of my students had said, oh no, not Twitter again. Because they've just been told to tweet something interesting once in a while. Life is too short. You should tweet like you mean it. And ooh when you find something cool.